I had a snack.
Okay, what did you have?
A muesli bar.
Oh, okay.
Boring.
Did it have protein in it?
Yes, 10 grams.
What are you gonna have for dinner tonight?
I'm getting Uber Eats.
What are you gonna treat yourself with?
I don't know. I'm gonna ferment. I'm gonna think about that while I'm doing this podcast.
And when you do that, will you be watching Housewives and
Probably
Reunion?
not, because I'm too brain dead.
Yeah. Well, I thought that was a brain dead show.
No, not at all for me. I'm always thinking during those shows.
Oh, what would be a brain
I'll tell you on the podcast.
I'll tell you on the podcast. What would be a brain dead show? Because that is my brain dead show, by the way.
Like X in the City or something that I've seen before that I enjoy watching, but I don't need to think. Sex in the City, probably, to be honest. You should watch it. It's really good. It's not girly.
Oh, I don't care about things that are girly. Like, I watch Housewives, but I just don't think I have that much time to be committed. I don't know, my Claire and Warren, love it. So
it's only 24-minute episodes.
Yeah. I just got so many other shows that would become before that. I'm actually watching.
I know.
Before we start, do you know what I'm watching at the moment and I'm obsessed with, and I've never played the game? I'm watching Halo on Paramount.
Oh wow! I did not expect that from you.
Well, I love sci-fi. I think that's probably my favorite genre.
Yeah. I just didn't expect you to. Yeah, I guess I'm thinking of the video game.
Yeah, well, it's based on the video game, and it's so good. Like, I'm obsessed.
Do you know what show I would watch based off a video game?
Were I able to guess?
Grand Theft Auto Vice City.
Oh yeah, is that a show?
No, but it'd be an amazing show, no?
Oh yeah, that would be. What, they just go robbing people in the whole show?
Like you get your helicopter and get to go to that private island.
We should save this for the podcast. This is good banter.
It's recording.
Yeah. Oh right. Anyway, we'll start.
Yeah. Welcome to Spilling the Tequila, the podcast that brings you the tequila spilling energy without the hangover. My name is Grace.
And my name is Sunny Joe, and welcome back to Spilling the Tequila. We missed you. We're sorry been off for a couple of episodes. Grace has been on vacation again in French's Forest. And she really loves it there. So
Grace, for one of the first times in her life, has a full-time job.
We're so proud of her. For anyone that's our OG listeners, they would know that Grace has been out of work and she was doing these little jobs to make money by selling things that her dad was giving her, to going online and getting banned from doing surveys because she was been doing too many, so they banned her. From ordering Marley spoon food and getting banned from that, from getting free food. She really hit rock bottom, but I was there. Sunny Joe was there holding her hand through and through. So you remember that, Grace, because I really was there for you.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. You're always there for me.
I know. Anytime you need a friend, I will be here.
That's good.
Anyway, but I look really tan today because I've been at the beach and I just looked at my skin. Do I look tan to you, or is it just me?
No, I think it's the light that's making you not look tan.
Oh, okay. Well, I think I look tan. Yeah. Thanks.
That feels good, though. When you've been at the beach all day and you get home and you have that shower, that after beach shower.
It's good. And then do you know what I did? I laid on my bed and I call it the heroin neck roll. And do you know when you do these ones and you start, your head starts dropping because you're falling asleep.
Yeah.
Not being disrespectful to heroin addicts, but I'm saying when they do that and their head drops, that's what I felt like. And I Googled it because I'm like, do you get tired after the beach? And it's called negative ions that your body's taking in and oxygen. And because your body's getting fresh oxygen and negative ions from the seawater, that's why it makes you sleepy afterwards.
Yeah,
I just learned that. And I Googled it. I know, because I'm like, why am I? Because you know me, I don't get sleepy at all. I was fighting it as well.
Wow, that's shocking. I've never seen you like that.
I know, because I'm always awake and I didn't.
Yeah, you're
it was
always
daytime.
on fire.
Like, why am I falling asleep during daylight? This is weird. It was 3 p.m.
Yeah, it feels good to have a nap though.
No, I was trying to watch Halo. Anyway.
Oh dear. Just before we start, I just want to tell you one really funny thing that happened to me this week.
You can tell me any funny thing anytime, and to the listeners. It's our show. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, honey. That's true. Thanks, babe. This week, something happened to me that I never thought in my wildest dreams would ever be possible.
Am I guessing?
No.
Oh,
Well, you can if you want.
your weed standing up. No, just joking. So
No.
I always have to take it to the toilet.
I was texting
Mhm.
Dr. Paul Nassif. Dr. Nassif is one of the doctors on Botched, but
Oh, yes, I
also
know him.
famously married to Adrian Malouf of Beverly Hills Housewives.
Yep, I know who he is. Yeah.
I was texting him this week.
What do you mean? Like texting him by phone or Instagram direct message? Were you
By
DMing
phone.
him?
I have his mobile number.
Why? Through your work?
Yes.
Oh, well, we won't say that. We won't go because of privacy, but no way.
I know. And then I texted my mum and I was like, Mum, could you imagine like 10 years ago that 10 years later, I would be messaging Dr. Paul Nassif?
How do you know it was him and not his PR? Because it's just him?
Because I got his direct number to get in touch with him.
Does he do emojis?
No, he's very boomer. He's like, okay,
Oh, really?
great. Thank you.
No, that's just a male, not boomer.
And boomer. It's
Yeah.
boomer male. Anyway, thought that was very exciting.
That's cool. I'm excited for you. I know that would
Yeah.
that would make you very happy.
It would.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Neighbours with Lisa Vanderpump once upon a time. It's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still,
Anyway.
Yeah. You still like her?
Of course. Love her.
Yeah.
Adore.
Yeah.
Till the end of time. Anyway. Go ahead. What do you want to talk about, Sonny?
What do I want to talk about? So I went down the YouTube pigeonhole, whatever they call it. And do you go down the YouTube hole, by the way?
Yes.
You do?
I
Okay.
do.
And I think a lot of people have and do, and they realize it's kind of when you're by yourself, not really with anyone, and you don't feel like watching a show. You can't find anything on the streaming. You don't want to be committed. It's a bit late, but you're still awake. So you go on YouTube and it just automatically clicks onto something and you're like, what's this? And then you just start watching it. So I could be late to the party, which I usually am. That's saying, late to the party. But have you seen whales explode?
No.
I know, it's crazy. Actually crazy. So after we do this podcast episode, for me, you have to text me and you have to watch it on YouTube because, not being disrespectful to whales, but it is the funniest thing you'll ever see.
Is it gross?
It is gross. If you can see my picture in the background, whoever's watching us on YouTube, that's a whale exploding in Taiwan. So basically, in 2004, for example, the BBC reported on a dead sperm whale that exploded while being transported on a trailer to the research center in the Taiwanese city of Taiwan, soaking cars and pedestrians in blood and organs splatting across the whole city. And as you can see there, so that's all its guts and stuff. So basically, like a whale got washed up, onto the beach. So they had to, get a semi-trailer. I didn't okay, I know whales are big, but I didn't realize how big they are till I saw them on these really long, really extra long semi-trailer. And it was going through the city of Taiwan. And when it was going through, obviously everyone's taking pictures and stuff because it's like trailer. And then it goes boom, and it just explodes, and intestines and guts and everything and blood just explodes over the city and the street, and everyone's just covered in it. And that's like the guy trying to clean it up and stuff. The reason is that
yes, that was my question.
So the reason why it happens as decay, so it only happens when they're dead, obviously.
Yes.
As decay sets in, gases from the decomposition process build up inside the body, causing a rise in internal pressure, and whale skin withstand a lot of pressure. Left alone, the gases usually leak out eventually without excitement. However, the process is known to end in more spectacular fashion when humans have got involved, play with balloons, and it's most likely some will pop. So when we're like, oh, the whale, and we're touching and stuff, it's kind of like a balloon, right? It pops and it just pops. Anyway, there's YouTube videos all around the world, mostly in Asian countries and stuff with the whales, and you see them explode, and you see this man who's like cleaning the outside of the whale and explodes, and it like shoots him to the other side of the road, and it's actually crazy.
Can I ask a question? Why was a whale being transported on a truck through a city in Taiwan?
Well, I think Taiwan's coastal, so it's like by the beach and stuff, and
Yeah.
we have to get rid of it. What, you think they're just going to leave it on the sand when it's dead?
No, but like what happens like if a whale washes up in Sydney, I've never seen a whale be put on the back of a truck here.
Well, the whale's never washed up on the. A whale probably has washed up, but it's not like they're not. That just doesn't make news here.
Surely it does.
Yeah, well, you've probably just not watched that news. You're listening to the news of housewives and not whales going on the back of a trailer. But how else do you think they get it off the beach? On a semi-trailer?
I don't know. I need to find out what they do.
So
That's
do
crazy.
it after the podcast. You need to watch it because I know you'll text
crazy.
me. It's crazy. It's actually crazy.
I don't know if I was going to watch it though.
Oh, please, just for me. I've watched so many things for you. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's kind of like messed up though.
No, it's messed up, but it's life. It's like gas, how we fart, it comes out of our bum hole, and this happens to whales. It's except they're just so big that the gases are massive. Like it's actually, you have to watch it. It's so funny.
You're taking so much joy out of it.
No, because it's like I just didn't know that ever existed, and then like I couldn't get to sleep, and I woke up the next morning, and I'm like, wait, did I dream that, or do whales explode? And I'm like, who am I, and what am I doing with my life? Like,
had you had a gummy?
No, no.
Okay, I just want to ask one more question. Do you remember whereabouts on YouTube this began? Like what video you started at in order ending at whales blowing up?
Grace, if I had the answer to that, the things I watch on YouTube, if you looked at my history, we should do that one day. I'll look at your history, which will probably just be Shania Twain, and you look at mine.
Yeah.
Like, crazy.
I'd love to see your history.
My history is like, conspiracy theories, whales exploding, how M&Ms are made. Like,
okay.
I go like,
you solve the world's mysteries.
I go underground, dark web, YouTube, which is fun. You should try it. It's fun. It's actually fun.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah, interesting or interesting?
Interesting.
So, my next thing was actually, let me just bring it up. I think I lost it. Let me just go. Can you just say something? Oh, here we go. So you'll like this one. And then you can go, oh, wait, is that it? No, that's not it. Oh, actually, speaking of that, this is just a little one. We spoke about this the other day. This is not my topic, but why I'm finding it. Yeah. I was looking the other day how we were both could not believe that Miley Cyrus won her first Grammy at this year's Grammys 2024. That blew my mind.
Yes.
She's never won a Grammy. It actually just blew my mind. And I thought to myself, who else hasn't won a Grammy that you didn't know hasn't won a Grammy like Miley Cyrus? And when I found out, it was crazy, but I can't find it. And there was just so many. Where's the article? 1 second. Miley. Oh, here we go. So Jennifer Lopez has never won a. I thought she might have won one back in the day for "If You Had My Love," something for like R&B or something. I don't know. She was just so big back in the day. She's been around for a long time.
And she was awesome back then.
Yeah. Nicki Minaj, I was very surprised that she's never won a Grammy.
That's interesting.
Right, because she's like probably the biggest female rapper in the world.
Yeah.
Been around for a long time in Korea.
Really good.
I agree. How the fuck has she not won a Grammy?
I don't know.
Nicki Minaj. Okay, this one you're going to be surprised about because you and I are massive fans of this person.
Who?
Who do we both love?
Pitbull.
You're Martha Stewart, and who am I?
Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg's never won a Grammy?
Snoop Dogg has never won a Grammy. How crazy is that? I know.
That's madness.
Yeah, it's just actually madness. Like, right?
He should have won it for, what was that album that had like nothing but a G thing on it and stuff?
I don't know how he's never won a Grammy. It's Snoop, like so iconic.
Yeah, so iconic.
Katy Perry's never won one, but I don't.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't really know it. Okay, this is gonna blow your mind.
Barbra Streisand.
Bigger than Snoop Dogg. That's gonna blow your mind.
Barbra Streisand.
Diana Ross.
Diana Ross has never won a Grammy.
Never won a Grammy. Isn't that disgusting?
Yeah, it is actually.
It's actually disgusting. Yeah. Like,
who takes the Grammys seriously, honestly?
I know.
That's bullshit.
And Sia has never won a Grammy.
Really?
Yes, I know. And she
what's with all these people? Like,
and she's like thing about Sia, as you know, is she's such a massive songwriter that writes all songs for other people. So how has she not wrote a song? You know, like, I'm sorry, but she should have won one for Chandelier, that album and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, it's actually that album was like massive around the world and changing of that type of music as well. Like, it was so
Totally.
different. Just
So critically acclaimed, and
yeah.
everyone loved it. Yeah.
yes, it's yeah. Anyway, so
Madness.
go into your topic because I can't find my thing that I wanted to
Okay,
talk
I
about.
will just say
And
a
we can
little
go back
thing
to
going
that.
off Miley Cyrus is, did you see the news about, we have touched on before Miley's mum Tish and their
It's hot, by the way.
estrangement. It is.
No, her mum's hot, I said. Miley's
Oh, I
mum's
thought you
really
meant it's hot today.
No, Miley's mum's hot.
And her estrangement from her daughter Noah, and Noah on Tish's wedding day being at the Walmart and stuff. Remember talking about that?
With the brother as well? Yes.
Well, it's come out that apparently, allegedly, Tish stole her husband off Noah, and Noah was actually dating Tish's husband.
Wait, so Tish, which is Miley Cyrus's mum, she married the guy from Prison Break. That's who he is.
Right.
Yes. And the Prison Break guy used to be with Noah, which is Miley Cyrus's sister.
Yes. And
allegedly.
And allegedly Miley Cyrus's mum knew. Allegedly.
I mean, that's
stranger things have happened.
I mean, it's also weird for the him for doing that.
For
and
dating.
How old is well, first of all, how old is he?
I don't know, but also who wants to date a daughter and then a mum? Ugh.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you reckon it's true?
No, I actually don't think it's true.
No, I don't think it's true.
I don't think she seems like a really good mum. I don't think she'd do that to her daughter.
Correct. I agree as well. I don't think she'd do that to her daughter. And maybe she didn't know. And he's the player, and he's the getting blamed.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Larsa Pippen, right?
Yes.
That's weird.
That's weird. That's very weird.
For anyone that doesn't know, Larsa Pippen used to be married to Scottie Pippen, and Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan will rival, just basketball players back in the 90s, like very famous and stuff like that. And now Larsa Pippen is with Michael Jordan's son, Marcus Jordan. So you can imagine how weird that is, because she would have seen him growing up as a child.
Yeah. It's too much. Too close.
You know what? Who are we to say? Love is love. And if they're in love, then...
it's just a bit funny. It's just a bit funny, isn't it?
Yeah.
It'd make my dad very uncomfortable if I started dating one of his friends. Like, it's just weird. So it's just off. It's just wrong. It's just like, oh.
Wait, would it be like that if you're dating? Yeah. Well, yeah, it would be. That's how it would be.
Yeah, it's just in reverse.
Yeah.
Anyway, that wasn't my topic. My topic was that finally in my life, my cousin Kate and I, if you listen to this podcast, you know of Kate because we're very close. We have finally seen 3 out of 3 Kardashian sisters in real life. We have seen Kim Kardashian in the flesh. We have seen Khloe Kardashian in the flesh. And just a week ago, we saw Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker in the flesh. Not once, not twice, but 3 times.
3 times in the whole time you were in Brisbane?
Yeah, 3 times in like 2 hours.
Yes. Oh, we love Cousin Kate. She's stunning.
We love Cousin Kate.
Yeah.
So anyway, Kate.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Where did you see Kim Kardashian and then where did you see Khloe, you and Cousin Kate?
Back in the day before they were like massive and they were still doing like shopping center appearances. We saw them at Parramatta Westfield. 2 separate occasions.
But wait, so when you saw Kim, was Khloe and Kourtney not there?
No, it was just an appearance for Kim.
Yeah.
And I think that time we actually, because they used to kick you out of all the shops that were around the centre bit for security reasons or whatever. So we hid in like Glassons or something. And then we ended up getting in the front window where the mannequins are. pretending to be like a mannequin, and then the staff were like, "You can't be in here." And then Kim Kardashian came past, and they all forgot about us, and we were on the window like, "Kim, Kim."
So out of the three sisters, now that you and cousin Kate have met three, which was the best experience? Who had the best energy, and which was the best interaction?
Oh, well, the best experience overall was definitely Courtney and Travis because it was so unexpected. Like, we had no idea they were in Australia. I will tell you the story in a minute. The best energy, probably Chloe and Kim. But to be fair, they were like working. So they had to be, whereas Courtney was just checking into a hotel.
Oh, you mean Courtney? Not Courtney. Oh, is that? Oh, yeah, Courtney. Yeah, I'm sure you know.
Yeah.
Why am I asking?
So she was more chill. But anyway, so what happens is we're sitting in this hotel bar, we're having a wine, or we're ordering a glass of wine. And
Is this at my favorite hotel in Brisbane?
Yes.
Which is called?
The Carlisle.
Which is where all the celebrities stay in Brisbane. It's probably the nicest hotel in Brisbane and the nicest place in Brisbane.
It's the 12th nicest hotel in the world. I recently
really
found out, yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow, go Brisbane.
Yeah, I know.
Remember we were saying in Brisbane, what are people going to get a picture with when the Olympics are there very soon?
Yeah.
Dubbing it from the hotel. I'm
obsessed with it there. But anyway, so we're ordering a glass of wine, and Kate turns to me and she goes, "I swear to God, Grace, I'm not joking. You, Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker just walked in. Blink-182's on their world tour." I flung around. There they are with their entourage. Penelope and Rain are there. They all get in the lift. There's like bags everywhere. We're like, "Oh my God, can't believe we just saw Kourtney Kardashian." Like, oh my God, oh my God. Get a glass of wine. We're drinking the wine. We're still like, "Oh my God, can't believe they're staying here. Oh my God, oh my God." Then she goes, "Grace, I'm not kidding you. They just got out of the elevator." So I got my phone and I snapped this really sneaky picture of Travis, like between curtains. It's so funny. And it's like so paparazzi. I was really good at it. Anyway, then we go for dinner. We're having dinner. We're drinking wine. Then she's like, "Grace, I swear to God, they just got out of the elevator again." This time Travis was shirtless for some reason. What? We don't know. And we were
maybe they had sex on the elevator.
Maybe. Quite possibly. Then we finish dinner. We're like, "Oh, let's just go have a look around the hotel. Kate's getting married." We were like, "Let's suss out the venues here. This is a nice place. You might want to get married here." So we end up on the roof of the hotel.
Where we've been, where we had dinner? Me, you, and Dr. Madison? Is it there?
No, we're on the roof.
Oh, right.
There's nothing on the roof.
Oh, no, right.
We were by the pool. Anyway,
okay.
We're on the roof with all like the vents and the air conditioning and stuff.
Doing what?
We just sort of ended up there. And then we're like, "Oh, I wonder if we can see." So we're looking into people's rooms.
Oh my God, you guys are creepy.
We're creepy. I shouldn't even be saying this in public, actually.
Well, too late now.
I know. I can't go. Like, I can't turn back.
Can't go back now.
We're looking at rooms. Then we see this girl by a window, and we're like, "Oh my God, is that Penelope?" We're like, no, of course not. Then like the curtains shut. We're like, "That was the security guard. That was the security guard." So we ran away. We ran back to our room because we were like, "Oh, we know too much." Like we felt weird once we saw that. So
you're spying through people's windows.
But we ended up on the roof because there's a part of a roof there is like where you can get married. So we went on the roof to see the part where you can get married on the roof. And then suddenly it was just like we're on the roof and we're accidentally seeing these people's rooms. Anyway, when I say we were up there watching, we were like there for like 1 minute. It was so nothing like creepy. Anyway, then the next day we wake up, we're laying by the pool. And she goes, "Grace, oh my God, there's a girl on the balcony from that room from last night that we thought was theirs." I looked up. It's like a 25-year-old girl. We thought it was Penelope. I'm like, "Kate, that's like a young woman. We had the wrong room."
That is so funny.
Anyway, that's my
He's
story.
A man. How big was their entourage, by the way? I always wonder.
Like 8.
Like, so that not including like 8, including everyone, or them and the kids, and then 8 entourage.
Probably 8 entourage on top of them.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, they used to be best friends, and then they ended up getting married.
These
Like,
pair.
they're always friends and stuff over the years.
Yeah. Did you know he tried to date Kim and Chloe before he
Mhm.
dated Courtney?
What do you think about that? Oh, I don't think that's creepy. I just think it's like, see which sister you can get. I mean, when you're friends with in a family where there's heaps of hot sisters, like, there's
See
nothing
what
wrong with
sister
that.
you can get.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Fair. Anyway, that was my topic. I'm not a creep.
Yeah. She's a creep. I'm a creep. I'm a winner. Anyway, so for me to end the show, which is probably a good segue, which is
Yes.
Grace's favorite word on this show, a good segue is I've got some shocking celebrity interview of 2023, now that we're in 2024, that will surprise you and the listeners.
Oh, okay. Let's go.
Yeah. So I want your feedback after I read it. Robert Patterson, for people who don't know who he is from Twilight,
Yeah.
slept on an inflatable boat in his living room for 6 months. Do you think that's
What?
weird?
Yeah. Why?
There was a time when the only piece of furniture I had for 6 months was an inflatable boat that would double as my couch and bed and dining table, he said. I loved it so much, but it caused a lot of back problems. I had to get lots of massages afterwards.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why?
That's all he had in the lounge room, and he just used it as a bed, as a couch, and a dining table. You know, celebrities, they've got to be weird.
Yeah, true. Okay,
you-
fair. All right.
Yeah. Was
That's
that before
okay.
he was famous?
Maybe
though?
it's when he moved into a new house, you get
I think
furniture.
I think it's
like...
before he was famous, when you're a struggling actor and you've actually got no money, you're sleeping at
okay,
people's
that's
couches and
weird.
stuff. 100%. I don't think it's like now. This one's a bit weird. I want to know.
Okay.
The chain smokers, do you know them?
Yeah.
Yeah. They've had multiple threesomes with fans together.
Yeah, that's weird. That is so weird.
Right?
Yeah.
Like together. And they look the same. Are they
That's
related?
together. How do you go to work the next day when you're like, bro? Like, I don't know.
I mean, threesomes are normal, so I shouldn't say that's normal. But
No,
yeah,
I just mean, I don't mean threesomes aren't normal. I meant them two together and then having
they're in
to
a band
work together all the day.
Are they brothers? They look the same.
Are they brothers? That's even weirder.
I know. They look very similar. I'm trying to show you a picture, but it doesn't come up. You know how the camera doesn't pick up the picture?
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't come up. Anyway, this is a comment from them. I think we're like, what the fuck just happened? Because they were never planned, Alex Paul said during the duo's Call Her Daddy appearance. It's weird. I'm not going to lie. Well, it's not too weird if you've done it multiple times.
No, you must have liked it.
Yeah. And what's
Okay.
I love how it said on the duo's Call Her Daddy's appearance. What is that?
Haven't you heard of Call Her Daddy? It's one of the biggest podcasts in the world. Alex Cooper.
Really?
Yeah.
Who's Alex Cooper?
My God, host of Call Her Daddy.
Oh, right. Didn't know.
Gwyneth Paltrow's been there on their great episode.
Really?
Yeah.
Nick Cannon spends $200,000 at Disneyland every year. I think
I believe that.
Yeah, but like, how the fuck do you spend $200,000?
He's got like 24 kids.
Oh yeah, he does. Hey, true. He's like Eddie Murphy.
He had like 13 kids in 1 year.
No, Eddie Murphy, he's got like 32 kids as well.
Yeah.
Crazy. It's like it's not hard. Wear a condom.
No,
it's hard, honestly.
Oh, I thought you meant it's not hard to spend 200K when you got like 20 kids.
No, it's
That's
not
true.
hard to, like, stop. Like, I think it's
But
greedy. There's too many people in the
them
world.
all.
No, that's all accents. You'll laugh at this one, by the way. I'm not even. This is so your type of humor. Gwen Stefani thinks she's actually, literally Japanese.
Yes. Yes, I was obsessed with Gwen when I was a kid.
Yeah, her albums are great. Then she said, Gwen Stefani said, "My God, I'm Japanese, and I didn't even know it." Gwen, who is not Japanese, told Allure about visiting Japan after being asked about previous accusations or cultural appropriation. Appropriation? Is that how you said that word?
Yeah.
I am Japanese. In brackets, she's not. Like, you can't be like, just because you did an album and you have
she's
Japanese
not
girls and Harry
but maybe she
girls.
feels it. Well, actually, can I just tell you a somewhat similar story to that? which is that when I was a little kid, I was obsessed with being Jamaican. I was so obsessed. I was obsessed, obsessed, obsessed. I was obsessed with Bob Marley, just like the whole thing. I used to buy Jamaican flag hats, Jamaican flag t-shirts. I was like 8 years old, obsessed. And then years later, I actually believe I manifested it into my life. We find out we're from the Caribbean, not exactly Jamaica, but St. Thomas, which is very close.
Yeah. That's
So
hilarious.
you never know. Gwen might be.
Yes, I love that. You have such an interesting family. You're dressed up as Bob Marley, like, and Boston's dressed up at Boston, who's Kate's brother.
Yes.
Cousin Boston's dressed up as Michael Jackson. Who was Kate manifesting back then? Who did she used to dress up as?
Who did she used to dress up as? She did used to dress like Lady Gaga. She had a pair of like these newspaper print leggings that
God,
were
is that how
very
young she
telephone.
is? I like when she's little and it's Lady Gaga. God, is
Yeah,
that how old
no.
I am?
Yeah,
Is that
that's how
young
old
she
you
is?
are. Yeah.
God,
Yeah.
that's hilarious.
Yeah, I know.
Millie Bob Brown said she's a
Yes.
feminist because a psychic told her she was. You
Huh?
find that weird?
No, I find that stupid.
She credits her feminist awakening to a visit to a psychic who informed her that she was, in fact, a feminist, Glamour reported in a profile of the Stranger Things actor.
Right.
Oh, here's one for you that you'll like. Leonardo DiCaprio once tried to shoot his shot with Gwyneth Paltrow. She rejected him. Of course she
Oh,
did. She was so much older than him. It's
I
weird.
love that. Go
Yeah.
Gwyneth, my icon,
She
my
said
life.
he tried back in the day, Gwyneth said, on Call Her Daddy. There you go.
Yes,
After
yes.
specifying that she never made out with Leo, ever.
Go Gwen. I love her. I'm obsessed with her. She also did like Fuck Marry Kill with like all her ex-boyfriends. So like Brad Pitt, Ben Affleck, and Chris Martin.
Ah.
Yeah, yeah. And she answered it.
Who is she with now? Is she with anyone
She's
now?
married to a man now. I don't remember who though. But
Okay.
for like 6 years, the first like 6 or 7 years of their relationship and the first couple of years of their marriage, she lived in a separate house to him because she wanted space.
Mm.
I love that. So, she's just
We need
so
to meet Gwyneth one
me.
day. I do like Gwyneth. She looks very clean. She looks my style, very clean, and should have a
very
clean
clean,
house and
very LA,
would make me a very nice juice. And like that's how I see Gwyneth. That was just like,
so
thank you.
LA,
Yeah.
so LA.
Um, John Stamos
Yes,
from Full House.
yes,
Originally, he had the Olsen twins fired from Full House. Did you know that?
I did know that.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, they all made up though in the end.
Right. Why would he get them fired? They're children.
I'm gonna watch an Olsen twins movie tonight. That's what I'm gonna watch.
New York Minute.
I love New York Minute. I also loved Our Lips Are Sealed, which is set in Sydney.
Oh,
That's
really?
Yeah. They end up in the witness protection program and moving to Australia.
Really?
Yeah, it's amazing.
I don't think I've seen like any of their movies from their production.
Oh, they're so good. You don't understand.
But
There's
New
one
York
where
Minute-
they go on a road trip in Salt Lake City. Oh, they're just the best.
What will you watch that on?
films.
What streaming is that Sydney one on?
I don't know. I'll have to look. I used to get it from Video Easy back in the day.
Good old Video Easy.
Oh,
That's so funny. I
Yeah.
find them very interesting, you know,
um,
those two.
they're amazing. Our Lips Are
Um,
Sealed, where to watch? I just want to give it to everyone now, the answer. Since Apple TV,
Did you have to buy it or is it you have
Prime
to buy it?
Video.
Okay, so it's on Prime.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Our Lips Are Sealed.
Our Lips Are Sealed.
Yeah.
Not that I'm
And-
going to watch. I'm going to watch Halo.
Oh, that's what I'm going to do tonight. I'm going to watch Mary-Kate and Ashley movies back to back.
That's cool. That's cool. They're very
I
cool.
know.
All right, the last
Yeah.
one then. For
Okay,
you.
last one.
Bethany Joy Lenz. Do you know her?
Oh, who's that?
She's from One Tree Hill. Did you ever watch that?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
She's the one that's not Sophia Bush.
She was in a cult for 10 years. Did you know that?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was in a
Oh.
cult for 10 years, the former One Tree Hill star revealed. I don't know how much I can say because there are still people in it and legal things in place that makes it more complicated for timing of that. So yeah, for 10 years she was in a cult.
Shit.
I know. Do you know I'm going to a cacao thing next Sunday? Not this Sunday, next Sunday.
A cacao, what are they
Yeah.
called? A ceremony.
Yeah, ceremony. Yeah. I'm going to it. Yeah.
How
I'll let you
exciting.
know how it is. You should
Where?
come to the next one. It's at like a place in Clovelly.
Who's taking you? How?
One of my mates,
Why?
he's taking me, invited me. It's like $40. And you go and you drink the cacao, and then you sit in this room with 12 people. I think it's 12 people altogether, and you face on, and you've got to say all these questions and these answers. And I don't know. My mate invited me 2 weeks ago, so I've already paid, and I'm going, and I'm really excited. And
I'm
I'll
so
tell you how it
excited
is.
for you.
Yeah.
Can
Well,
we
have you
please,
been?
can I
Should
go
we
to
go to
one?
one? Yeah,
Yeah,
let's do it.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
please. I would love that.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
How have
so
you
up
had
my
about it?
alley.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. You
Yeah.
know,
How
I'm
have you
very
heard about
spiritual.
cacao?
You
Yeah.
know, I'm very spiritual and into
True.
that wellness shit. I'm sure
True.
Gwyneth Paltrow's done it.
Yeah. We should go to a clairvoyant as well.
I'd love to go
I've
to a
never been to
clairvoyant.
one.
Oh, really? You have
Yeah.
to find a good one though.
I know.
Hmm.
So anyway,
If you
all
have
right.
any recommendations for clairvoyance in Sydney, listeners, to someone who has been accurate for you, let us know.
Yeah, true. Let us know. That would be really interesting.
Mm.
Actually, we also should say a clairvoyant is a psychic. And the reason why I say this is Grace and I had a clairvoyant or star, reader on the show, Carol Starr, on the podcast a couple of weeks ago. And I kept telling people like a clairvoyant. And I've had many people say to me, Sonny, I know this sounds weird, but what's a clairvoyant? And I said, oh, it's a psychic. So I don't think people know what a clairvoyant is. I think, is that like an old school word or something?
I think it is old school, but it sounds so good.
Oh, it sounds so good. Actually,
So
speaking of that, before we go, clairvoyant's a really a weird word. I was
Mhm.
speaking to Jenny about this today, and another word that's weird is awning. Isn't that a weird word?
Yeah, that is a funny word, awning.
Yeah, awning. Even the word,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Do you
Do
know
you
what
have
else
one?
is a
Do you have
funny
a weird
word?
word?
Yeah,
Yeah.
business.
No, that's not. You can't put that one in our category.
Why?
Business is like, why is that weird?
Because always forget how to spell it, and then I
Busyness,
all
remember?
exactly. But
Busyness.
but isn't that just such a weird thing that like someone thought, how what are we going to call a company? And then they thought busyness, business. Like
Business.
it should be pronounced busyness, not
Oh,
business.
there's heaps of words I can't spell that I get mixed up. I think funeral's a really hard word
Oh, really?
to spell. Yeah, can you spell it?
Funeral.
Yeah, it's that one just. But I'm also dyslexic, so my letters go back to front for me, and it
Yeah,
just.
yeah,
Yeah. But
yeah.
anyway. All right.
Anyway,
Well, good to be back. Thank you for tuning in. That was fun for
gillet,
me. I hope you.
gillet.
Galay.
That's a
What's
weird
Galay?
word. That's like a vest.
Oh,
It's a
never heard
funny
of
word.
it.
Anyway,
Posh.
yeah, sorry to interrupt your outro.
That's all right. Yeah, thanks. She's rude like that, isn't she? So good to be back. Hope you got your celebrity goss out of today's episode because that's what it was all about. But people like that. So
Yeah,
it's all positive stuff and fun stuff and stuff we
it's what the
didn't know.
people want.
Yeah. So reach out, like, follow, all that jazz, we say it. And we'll see you the week after, every Tuesday. My name
Yeah.
is Sonny Joe. Her name
My
is,
name is Grace.
and we'll see you soon. Be safe, be positive, and smile. Really brightens your day. It's easier to be happy than it is to be negative and grumpy bum.
It is. It's true.
It's very true.
It's
Trust me.
very
I tell
true.
Grace this all the time. She's always grumpy.
Haha. He's so funny. Okay, bye guys.
Family laughs at this so much. Anyway, bye. Bye, cousin
Bye.
Kay. Bye, Boston.
Bye.